Hi, hi, hi. Welcome to today's Daily Divine, here to support our souls to shine. I was going to say our shining souls. Anyways, we are going to begin our connection today with some singing bowl. So I would just invite you to get comfy, settle into your soul's essence in the present moment. Become aware of your very own presence. So, taking a nice deep breath. Just what the soul doctor ordered. Yay! Welcome. Where do I put this now? Just don't want to stop it until it's completely done. So, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Whether you are tuning in live or catching us on the other side of this live, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Lisa Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. And I thank you so much for being here. And I trust if you found this little nook, then you will, there will be something here for you. And if there is, and you resonate with anything that you hear or feel in this space, good day, Rena. Welcome back. If you have found your way here and you resonate with anything, I would be ever so grateful for your subscribe to the channel. It supports our ability to thrive here beyond the, what do we want to say, the artificial algorithms and all that good stuff. And if you do subscribe and you comment on any of the content, every month there is a free reading giveaway. And the next draw will take place live on October the 31st. We may do that on the 30th. It'll be near the end of the month. So at this time, I'd just like to ask that I'm a clear and pure channel to bring through messages from Source Divine, loving and kind. So how are y'all doing? How are you doing today, Rena? I trust you had a fantastic day yesterday, fluffing your feathers and taking care of yourself. Okay, so the guidance was very specific today with respect to the decks that wanted to come through and be used as we connect. I was guided to keep 3 cards up from yesterday. The attunement card, find the alignment, the leadership card, lead with purpose, and the competence card, you can do it. Yay. Awesome. So this card right away. Oh my gosh, the most powerful card in the deck, the Gaia card. And this is from the Magdalene Oracle. This is the sisterhood. We are at the 13th of October, and we started this connection military time 1313, really tapping and tuning into the frequency of love that surrounds us and the love that is our essence. And we're doing great. I really feel guided to say that you are doing great. The voice of encouragement is what I'm hearing. And there is a need for many of us to get to nature. It's really interesting. This card's all green, and I'm literally dressed all in forest green today from head to toe. So I'm feeling if the sun's shining where you are, it would be really supportive to you today to get outside for 20 minutes. What's Glock? Weird, I'm Glock. Anyways, you'll tell me. I'm really being encouraged to say get outside, put your face to the sun for 20 minutes. Even if it's cold, just bundle up, dress appropriate to enjoy the elements, because this supports your radiant heart. This really supports the process of the attunements that are underway, the alignments that are underway. And remember, typo, Glock. I'm like, isn't that a weapon? Yeah, there's a lot of support, and yet it's very, like, the support is very strong, and so is the opposition. And we are being asked to hold a neutral position. And so that takes practice, it takes effort. And you know what? Out there in the world, even at the JOB yesterday, the shift, the energetic shift is apparent. And you're either aligning in positive, soul supporting, nourishing ways for you as the individual soul cloaked in the flesh of a human, Hueman. This is all about the essence of unconditional love. And we've been talking about that today for days. And the pink and the green are the colors of the heart, the physical beating heart aligned and merged with the high heart, the thymus gland. And so I believe it was a few days ago. Ah, nice. Oh, I'll be with you in spirit, Rena. I have to go to the JOB. Um, so yeah, this is the essence of the high heart coming online, and this is the attunement, and nature helps our attunement, and particularly as women, because as women we are here as the way showers, as the catalysts for change upon this planetary body. And it's via acceptance of where we are at today. And look at this card, it's all green, and we've got the pink and the golden up there in the sky. There's profound healing taking place, and it's happening via the remembering and the acceptance of who we are. not as so much as a failable human, because humans we are. We all make mistakes. I mean, this is a part of the evolutionary process of the soul. We agreed to have this human experience where, we understood on some higher level of consciousness that, we were almost, it's almost, I'm hearing, set up to fail and yet to achieve the ultimate success for never giving up, for staying true to the heart, staying true to the heart space. So let's get some cards from the Queen of the Moon and the Moonology oracles combined. So in Canada, if you're a Canuck tuning in and watching this, I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving Day weekend. Oh my gosh. The same cards keep coming out, and you see that I'm shuffling. And so this is again about the individual human, you, I, we, journeying deeper within to consistently hold and to in fact stabilize the frequency that of unconditional love on Mother Earth that we came here to anchor in. And like, if you're about my vintage, you're probably second, third wave of these conscious souls who incarnated to really be the catalyst for the shift and the shifting of paradigms. I'm going to have to listen to someone who knows astrology again, but there is a big planet. Is it Saturn? Maybe moving into Aquarius. And one particular astrologer um, I connect with, 1221. Oh my gosh. Surrender to the divine. Anyways, this one astrologer, it's one of the guys. It's either Joseph Anthony or Kaipacha. Anyways, they have been talking about, or maybe it's not, maybe it's, anyways, I will figure it out, which planet is moving into Aquarius. And they have been talking about this for probably a decade now, that when this happens, I think it's Saturn, this is the true birth or the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Many of you will know that song. It's an oldie, but a goodie, an oldie goldie. So at the end of every cycle of change, as the cycle wraps up, of course, energetically, things ramp up, right? Because the old is on its way out, and the old knows it's on its way out. It feels it's on its way out, and the new is ready to be born through you and I. And that's what we're feeling from the inside, right? We're leveling up via our deep connection to Gaia, to Mother Earth, and the purity of our heart, the Christ essence, the soul's essence, this essence of unconditional love in our heart via acceptance within the physical vessel. And knowing that any limitations are only perceptions of the egoic mind, right? Stuck in time. Loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-la. Here we go, loop-de-loo. All on a Saturday night. I don't even know if that's right. But it's like around and around and around we go. When we stop it, only we know. So, okay, let's get a couple more cards. Oh, expect powerful change. And we just had our new moon eclipse, and this is set us up energetically for the next 6 months. So there's a lot of opportunity here for us to be the change, to make the changes, to integrate the shifts, to um, seed, plant new seeds as we begin to consistently, I'm hearing, harvest our soul's bounty, self-reflection via the journey of self-reflection and acceptance of where we are. I love the imagery on this card. And I'm hearing still waters run deep. Oh. It's about the unified Trinity within the experience of the we. You know, as I sit here and share on a fairly regular basis, uh, I do so honestly and simply because this is the call of my soul to share. And if I'm really honest, in the world around me, there are not a lot who share, or there's a lot who love me. Yes, absolutely, I know that. There's not a lot who share this desire to continually be playing in the deep, to continually be on this. It's almost like a vision quest, this seeking, this planetary mission, with a conscious awareness that the physical that is temporal, right? It's here for a limited engagement. And so with that being said, it's really important that we honor the call of our heart and soul. And it's really about sharing. It's not like I know better than you, because I certainly don't know better than you what's right for you. I haven't lived your experience. I have lived my own experience and can empathize with the experience of the human, HUEMAN, at this time. And so self-reflection is where we, I'm hearing, become wise from the inside. And it's because, in fact, we're tapping in to our innate spiritual nature. We're tapping into this universal consciousness of God, creation, source, unconditional love. And we're meant to experience that here in the physical realm. And so the true way, the authentic and integral way to do that is the journey within and clearing through our wounds, right? And to clean a wound, it's not fun, right? You clean it, it hurts, it's it's gaping, it's bleeding, whatever the wound may be. For most here, the wound is rather hidden. It's deep in the physical experience, down there between the root and sacral chakras, where for most the wound sits. And this is a number 17, which is the 8 energy, which is the energy of this year. I always have to go here. I should just leave this here. And yes, it is the energy of the star, of deep healing. And that's what this Gregorian year of 2024 has been all about. For many of us, it's been placing us within the essence of the deepest wound. And for the courageous ones have been tending to the wound and allowing the old to be cleansed out and washed away, and healed a little more each day via our tears. And what I'm hearing as I'm looking at this, and we really are all mirrors, maybe not of, the current where we are in the moment, most certainly somewhere we've been, for sure. Okay, so let's get a couple of cards here from the shaman's dream, tuning in to the unconditionally loving essence of the ancestors and the wise shaman within our experience. I love it. 41, Moon Maiden, new beginnings. This is a new beginning, and we're all feeling it in our own experience. And, it is there another one here? I'll just wait and see. We're all feeling it in our own experience. And again, we have this Moon Maiden, this new beginning, all green, and then we can see the golden coming in, and then the illumination of the moon. And the moon is the shadow, right? Isn't there a song? I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. It's like an old folk tune. I think we sang that in school, in elementary school. Hip slipping and a hopping on a moon shadow. And if I'm going to look up the lyrics to that song because it wants me to sing it. So this is a 5. This is change. The new beginnings are all about change, right? Like something's had to end. We've had to have this tower moment. We've had to let go and release something in order for the new beginning to appear, to begin. To begin. But if we're still holding, remember that release card yesterday, and the goddess on the card was holding the dead grass. Let it go. Let it go. Why are we holding on to the dead grass, the dead weight? Let it go. Let the old burn away, because the burn supports new growth, right? The burn supports the opening of seeds. This is how it goes in the forest. And then we got the lost compass card, getting back to integrity. We already said that, right? It's about living in integrity, the truth we know in our heart. And we each are a seed. We each are a key. We each hold logos is the word that just came in. Logos. Codes that only we can anchor and integrate and open within this current reality, within this current experience of the human, Hueman, in flesh, the soul eternal, the consciousness. We're living within layers and layers and of cycles of time. And we are, truly, the world has never seen the change that we have seen. If you're about 50 something, 60 something, even my parents' age, in their mid to late 70s, like the amount of things and stuff we have seen and experienced individually and collectively, the trauma that has been accumulated through the experiences, like we've never seen anything like this before. And, it's like we've also never seen the rise of consciousness like this before. We've also never seen people stepping into their personal power as we are being called to do this very hour. We're not lost. And it's funny, this lost compass, I've got a compass sitting here on my desk. And, we're here to follow our true north, our shining star, our destiny. And not, in order to do that, we must really get out there and take the action. Perhaps first, where's that card? Perhaps first, we must sit and get peaceful in our very own heart. We can't keep, it's not a mixtape. I mean, we're living the mixtape of life. If you're from the 80s, you know what I mean about those mixtapes, right? And if you played the tape enough and enough and enough, eventually, the tape got loose, it got tangled up, it got caught in the recorder, and you had to pull it out and get your pencil and kind of straighten out this tape, but it never quite played the same again. And so what I feel they're trying to say is like, perhaps it's time to let that tape go, right? Because there's a new film, there's a new song, there's a new dance that wants to come in. And yeah, you can still dance to the 80s music and 70s and all that. It's about the purity of our heart, the freshness of the experience. We're not lost compasses. We're lost when we're out there chasing our tails, doing what, the world wants us to do. It takes great courage to do what the heart wants us to do, what the soul wants us to do, what God, our higher self, you know, the source of creation wants us to do. That takes great courage. And that's what this world needs. Those willing to step out on a limb, trusting that you have wings and you are going to be supported. You don't have to keep going back over your history, his story. We're here writing her story of redemption, her story of joy beyond the pain, joy beyond the experience of trauma, um, joy in each and every day, just really grateful to be alive and in this vessel of flesh, having an experience of pleasure beyond pain. And it's not about the instant gratification pleasure. It's not about the orgasms. It's not about the, eating a good food and the taste sensation in your mouth. It's not about that. It's about the pleasure that is sustainable, not, something that pops off and then it's gone. It's like, what are we, when we're living in our heart with the awareness and understanding that we are human, HUEMAN. I'm going to read that in a second, Rena. I just don't want to lose my train. When we do that, there's, that's empowering. There's great joy in knowing that we're doing exactly what we're meant to be doing each and every day. And that may be just going to the grocery store, or doing the dishes or the laundry or whatever, and doing it from a place of joy. Service is joy. And if it's not joy, why are we doing it? And there's too many people out there in JOBs bending their knees to the corporate powers that be, the empires, the entities, really, that want to reward with pennies on a dollar. It's like what I'm seeing is like this idea of someone who feels like they're above the rest, throwing their pennies. We don't have pennies anymore. They made the penny extinct here in Canada. But throwing coins at the peasants. Are you a peasant? I don't feel like a peasant. I'm divine royalty, here for great purpose. And so it's about stepping into that. It's about owning that. This is who I am. And as such, when we do that, we walk in joy, we walk in integrity, we experience pleasure because we're aligned from the inside with the divine. Right? No peasantry. We're not peasants. I'm going to dress up on that day for work. I'm going to wear my full length fur cape, my coyote. It's coyote. My coyote cape, which I rescued from a thrift shop. And I'm going to put one of my crowns on. And that's what I'm doing it. Yeah, that's it. Yes, exactly. And they don't want us talking about things that matter. And things that matter are how we're treated out there in the world, right? How those that are in positions higher than ours in the JOB, how they treat those who do the work. It's really important. I'm just in the workforce. I just have a JOB. I'm hardly making what I was making in the corporate world back in 1995. And it's pathetic. It's pathetic that $1 billion corporations and companies reward those who do the bulk of the work, right? The bottom line, those who help them achieve the bottom line, throw them pennies and expect gratitude and expect them to, oh, yes, you're going to get more out of me for 33 cents. No, but that 33 cents that you gave me is going to remind me that this is a journey of forgiveness. And this is the journey of the consciousness of Christ awakening in the flesh. And I'm going to speak my voice. And I don't say it in, a mean or unkind way. I speak the truth. And if I'm ever questioned about the truth, I have no issue with whoever questions about the truth, because, that's what we're here for. We are here to be the seed of change and to use our voice. And so many dear souls haven't found their voice. They haven't even found their spine yet. They will, though. They will. So one more card, and then I'm gonna check out. Hi, Milos. Hi, welcome. So crazy. The heart and green keep coming up. You laid in bed after walking up and out of nowhere on both sides of my spine near the heart chakra. It felt pinched when I did it. Yes. And you know what? There is a lot of release and activation that wants to take place through the back of the heart. And I'm also feeling it here through the right breast and in through that side. So there is a big amount of clearing, and working with our breath definitely supports that. Yes, that's what we're here to do. We are the high tribe vibe. And we've got like these little dust devils. We're sweeping them away, right? We're sweeping them away. I don't kowtow to anyone on any day, and I'm not going to start today. Why? You know? And devil is a mirror image of devil is lived. I'm here to live my life as my soul guides, as are you, as are everyone. And if people say, yeah, I'm following my soul, we can tell, because it is a vibration, a frequency. When following our soul, we would never, ever intentionally harm another. We would not view ourselves above another. Within the circle of life, we are the children of light, all of us. And yes, some make 6-figure, 7-figure incomes. Good on you. What good do you do with what you acquire? How do you treat your fellow human, HUEMAN, brothers and sisters? That is the true reflection of the soul shining through. And these dust devils, yes, we're moving out of stagnation because we're tapping into the essence of 6, which is our path of service in this lifetime, our physical health, the home environment, the communities and the connections that we create through the essence of forgiveness. 3333, forgiveness. That's what that 33 cent an hour increase that the corporation gave me reminds me, because it makes no difference to me on my paycheck. And it really doesn't. It doesn't. And so when, what are you cooking? Yes. Oh, your left breast. Okay. So for me, it's my right breast. Which is the masculine side of the body. And the left breast, as you know, is the feminine side of the body. So for me, it's the giveaway. And for you, it's the receptive. And so we're releasing the imbalance. Hey, we're working together, sis. I'll work on the right, you work on the left. But I'm always like, and it's actually been a lifelong thing for as long as I can remember. There has always been extra tenderness in the right breast. back to the 33 and the essence of that, we're really here, and because we're powerful and because we um, see, I guess, the grander, greater scheme of things, we're not here to get mad or even. We are here to balance through our own personal journey. Why am I doing that? Through our own personal journey. I'm going to change this setup tomorrow. You're going to be tomorrow or the next day. Um, we're here to change things. And so instead of getting mad about the 33 cents, which makes no difference to me in the big scheme of things, it's actually quite offensive as like a human to receive such a pittance. Um, it reminds me that forgiveness is the path, awakening to the essence of the light of Christ, which we all are. And we will do, I was really contemplating that last night as I went to sleep. We Yeshua, our brother, telling us that we would do greater things than he. And I was thinking about the things he did. He healed people, instantaneous, miraculous healing. We've been hearing that for months. He turned water into wine. Perhaps we could turn wine into water. He had one loaf of bread and fed an entire community. Imagine what we could do. One fish and feed a community. You know, these kind of things I was thinking about. And, you know, we are incredibly powerful. And this activation that's taking place now, this alignment, um, this attunement that's taking place now, really feels like the merging of the high heart via the physical heart that is really the compass. We're not lost when we're following the compass of our heart, going for, moving toward, taking action daily to the North Star, our dreams, you know, our most joyful experience of being a living, breathing soul in the vessel of flesh that we call human, Hueman. So, with that being said, I'm going to. You're cooking like crazy. I made dog treats last week, and yeah, I just want to enjoy and feed people. You know what, Milos? I need more of you in my life. I want someone who, I love cooking. I really do. And I'm quite a good cook. I really have lost, and it's been for a long time, really, honestly, since Frank died. There's like, I go in bits and spurts. And so this, this autumn and winter season, I would really like to see myself. I'm committed to getting back in the kitchen more. I do like to bake as well. I do like though to have people in my life that want to cook for me and you know care for me in that way. That is one of the ways I like to receive love is by being fed, and I don't have to do much work for it. That's where I am today. So, Milos, enjoy your food, and I trust those that you are going to share your bounty with are going to um, enjoy what you have made for them. Thank you so much for your knowledge of the heart stuff. It's you know what you're very welcome. You are so very welcome. I mean, I'm glad somebody feels like I know something because sometimes out there in the world, I feel because honestly, for me, the entire experience is spiritual. And I feel that that's our entire purpose for being alive is to awaken to that. And there's so many people that just, you know, I think they think I'm crazy. I mean, I may be a little. the best star, though, right? So you are so very welcome. Well, this is kind of shifted and changed for me over time, Rena. So Virgo is the sixth house, and Virgo is the sixth house. And so I always looked at, six as, health, family, home, very mothering, nurturing, nesting type energy. And in recent years, probably in the last 2 years, the message started coming through that six, and 666 and 66, all those. And then we flip it to the nine, right? It's the completion of a cycle in which we are not honoring our path of sacred service, the 6 6 energy. And you see how they flip that on us. So these days, yes. And again, I don't know if it's like mainstream. I just go with what, yeah, it is remembrance and it's innate wisdom, because people say a lot of times throughout a lot of my life, people have said, well, how do you know that? Because I'm very, like Frank used to say it to me all the time. How do you know that? And I said, it's just from within me. It's just nobody, like, I didn't read it in a book. Nobody taught me. It's through my conscious contact with God, creator, source. It is a remembering. And as the layers of pain and trauma have been healed, there's more clarity, there's more remembering. And we're all here for that journey, honestly. And we're all uniquely gifted. Yes, though, six has transformed to me into the number of honoring our sacred path of service in this lifetime. And, ultimately it is for us to shine. Shine. So we are rising now because it is the preordained, destined time. So don't doubt yourself. There are attunements taking place. Find your alignment. Lead within your life with purpose. Share your experience, strength, and hope with another. That's one of the mottos in the 12-step program in Alcoholics Anonymous. Sharing our experience, strength, and hope, that others too may be inspired to do the inner work. Because no one heals us. We do that, right? We do that through our conscious contact with source. And we put into practice, and we call on our team of light to support us for this miraculous healing to take place. And we are competent. We can do it through the physical body. That's what we're born for, to have this experience of the soul within the physical vessel. And we're here to remember that we are a soul. Well, yes. Hey, you know what? That's my affirmation. I am growing a community, or, I'm holding space for a community of like minded, heart minded souls to find a place to call home, so that we can grow and support one another to achieve our greatest and highest good in this lifetime, our divine destiny that has been preordained. So, with that being said, if you stuck around to the end, thank you so much for all the beautiful heart-centered healing work you do. If you are new here, again, a very warm welcome to you. Rena, Milos, your names are going in my little shell today, and then the basket. And if you're new and you resonate with anything, please do hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up, drop a comment. Every comment on any of the content gets your name into the free reading giveaway. If you would like to book a reading or an intuitive healing session with me, or become a part of the Moon Circles, where we sing, dance, and play, and cry and heal our way through this thing called life, do check out my website. The link is in the description box below. Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to share this content with anyone who you feel may be a part of this growing soul family. I see you, I feel you, I love you, and I am eternally grateful for your presence in this human HUE. MANS, life. Anyways, until tomorrow, everyone, have a great day. Rena, enjoy your sound bath. Milos, enjoy your community and your food, breaking bread with each other. I love you all so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up. Until next time, take good care.